Hi, welcome to another Alliance War of Season 11 when I bring my Trinity. But before I continue, click subscribe button below the video, ring the bell to stay notified and let's go. So my path is number 4 this war and we're going to have some very awesome fights. Also Nick Fury mini boss fight on this main node with Namor, some Corvus fights with Captain Beardo fights, a very intense one when I needed a diaper and you will see in a moment. So path 4, it's path when they go unstoppable every some seconds, and it's also his accuracy ability and everything else. Unfortunately I'm not drunk, so I'm not playing as my best probably, but it's still going to be an awesome. So Captain Beardo is amazing for this path. He can nullify unstoppable, and if you have Pacify Mastery, it can really help you even prevent unstoppable if you parry your opponent. So now I'm playing just cautious here, doing few hits when I see the unstoppable. And I'm like, okay, let's go, come on, and trigger his SP1. Honestly, I like him to trigger his SP2. It's also a spike node, so you need to be careful with triggering dexterity, because they hit hard. And there is a class disadvantage here. Luckily, I have Corvus on my team, so this why I can armor break this guy, and when Killmonger is armor breaked, he won't trigger his reverberation. Yeah, baby, I managed to say the word finally, reverberation. So it's much easier, you won't get the damage back, so just a little bit fun here. I'm playing very safe. I could do just one hit and then parry like here, but let's finish the fight and it's over. So first one, I'm like nice, my Trinity will do a great work. Of course the loading, very scary one. We are moving on to next one. So this is fight. I had a strategy here. I'm like, okay, I will bring Captain Beardo. Unfortunately, I couldn't bring Voodoo for this fight, for this war. So I will use invulnerability boost because this war is very important to us. We need to win. And you will see why this title that I said it's very important. So I have invulnerability. I know I can push him to 3 specials, and also I will need to bait heavy and intercept this heavy to prevent aspect of war. If you're not familiar with the node, when they trigger specials, they're going for unstoppable, but you can intercept Hyperion heavy, just first hit and then intercept, and this will nullify the unstoppable. Also, you can do another thing, you can intercept him, but it's very risky. So what I'm trying to do here, I'm like, okay, so first invulnerability is out, is a lot of health, but I will reach my special. Here I need to bait heavy and just come on, trigger the first part, and then on the second part I'm like, okay, let's go. Let's go with SP3, let's do some massive damage. And nice, so I can easily take 2 more specials. And I don't care, come on, trigger a special. And here, motherfucker, did 2 hits, removed all my indestructible charges. At this moment, I really pissed myself, I think. Man, I need diapers for wars. And I'm like, whoo, man, I survived it, let's intercept. I added an intercept. I couldn't believe I intercepted, so I stopped, and I'm like, oh man, this is so nervous. I must take this guy down, and he's down. So it was very scary moment for me. We're moving on to next one. Keppel did his part in this alliance war, and I'm continuing path number 4. And the reason basically I brought Corvus is for one fight, but then I thought, okay, I can use Corvus in more than one fight. And this is a very nice node, so I learned it from previous war. If you apply debuffs on them, they have the attack increase by 65% and also power gain. Armor break is doubled, so they also run suicide, so it's very suicide friendly node. And I'm like, okay, SP2 is very easy to evade. As you can see here, I'm paying attention that he doesn't have this fist when he can go smash. And the fight is going pretty well. I tried to dash back here, but he just stood and blocked the special, and I lost health. And then I just couldn't parry this guy. And I'm like, okay, let's go. He's still alive. Corvus without suicide and without charges is a nice, but not like when he has suicide. And here again, same thing. I really tried to dash back, but nope. So now I decide, you know what, let's go with a special, try to finish him. Worst case, he will trigger his special and he will die, and again I couldn't evade it. So I don't know why dashback is just not working. So next fight, this is the main reason I brought Corvus. So she can apply bleed. It's Morningstar. I wish I had Morningstar, really want her as a champion. And I'm not taking any risk here. I'm healing my Corvus and I'm going in. Come on, Corvus. So he runs suicide. At this point I'm like, okay, so you're running suicide, it's great for this node, but let's just let you die. And this is what basically happening here. I'm baiting special here. I'm not armor breaking her. Sometimes I do, but basically suicide, it's what killing her. As a great thing with Corvus, when charges he immune to bleed, and if you have willpower you will just regenerate. And my Corvus just gaining health. And I'm like, okay, you will die from suicide, I will gain health, everybody wins. So I'm like, okay, maybe I shouldn't have used a potion this fight. And now we're moving on to another fight, and this is Domino on unblockable node. And I'm going with Corvus, and this is this global node, global buff. Probably everybody use this evade one. That small champions has 5% chance to evade, and it's also an awakening Domino, so it's much easier to fight. No critical failure. And just pay attention, she go unblockable. I'm unlucky, and this is scary part, because if you're unlucky and she's unblockable, her SP1 you can't evade. And here, this is I think one of the bugs with Dominos, is that sometimes you are probably too slow enough or she recover too fast and they just can't smash you. So here I'm like, okay, she will go unstoppable in the moment, let's just bait SP2, and this lady triggered SP2, thank you. Oh man, I hate this node, I hate this 5% evade, 5% evade in my ass. It's more like 20% evade. So she evaded, I got my charge, and I'm like, okay, let's do SP2. Damn, she's still alive. With suicide, the fight probably would be over. But she almost dead, and I'm like, okay, last intercept, and she's down. And now we're moving on to the last fight of this Alliance War for me, my last contribution, and this is a very close war. And there is something we noticed in Alliance Wars. When I'm not dying, we're losing wars. We lost one war, and this is the war that I didn't die. So I'm basically Nick Fury of our Alliance, Nick Fury synergy. I need to die in order to us to win. This is how it works. So I'm just trying not to die, but let's go, let's see what will happen with this beautiful Nick Fury, this guy. So I'm doing the same strategy. When he had 1 bar of power, I'm doing 4 hit holding block. This will usually push AI to do a heavy attack, and my goal is to push him to SP2. This is what I'm trying to do here. And come on, trigger SP2, be a nice boy. It's also dismay node, and this means if he will hit you, you will start to degenerate according to your combo. So higher your combo, the more you will degenerate, and also if he will stun you, and his SP2 can stun you, and also I think 5% chance to stun you on regular attacks, it's basically game over. So now I'm with 27 outrages, and I'm like, okay, let's go, 29, let's go with SP3, let's start doing major damage here. And I really like the animation. So for now, till now, and to this point, everything works great. I'm having blast time here. I'm like, okay, everything works well. Come on, can I reach my SP3? I couldn't, so let's go with SP2. And I thought it's going to be massive, but it didn't. Wasn't a massive damage. None of my hits crit. So now I'm like, okay, let's just use anything that we can. And now the decoy is dead, and the Furious Fury is here. So I'm like, okay, let's wait a little bit. Let's do some hits. Again, the same strategy here. Let's just wait. And I'm waiting to poison to do its work. Do the same strategy here. And I should have parried him at this point. So the fight is going pretty well at this point. He's like a 26% health, triggering his SP2, and everything is, I'm really happy with this. And now he's unblockable, so I'm trying to find a right moment to attack him, and he's too close to me. I know I can't intercept, so now I'm just thinking when I can intercept this guy. All I need to do is just one intercept, and he managed to cut me. Now I'm bleeding and also dismay on me. I'm ticking to death, so I'm just becoming super aggressive. I'm attacking him. I'm hoping that I can beat this guy, and I'm keep attacking him. 2%, this guy trigger SP2, and I died because of the dismay node. So I died, and you know what it means. It means we won the war. It's a good season for us. We're doing our best. This was my contribution to war, so now I can die safely in order for our alliance to win the wars. If you like this video, click subscribe, like, share it. See you soon on my next video. Check out some more cool videos, and don't forget, like, share, subscribe, and see you soon on my next video.